Good morning. So nice to see you on yet another beautiful day here in Chattanooga. We always hope that you're feeling good as you watch our show, but if you've got a little bit of back pain, perhaps you're looking to get some physical therapy, we're going to introduce you this morning as we begin the show to kind of a unique, truly a unique space here in Chattanooga called The Key to Change Wellness. Does I have that right?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't have my reading glasses on, so I couldn't see it for a minute.
No
This
problem.
is Kelly Mueller and Johnny Fee. That much I do know. And Johnny is a chiropractor.
That's correct, yeah.
Kelly is a physical therapist, and y'all joined forces about a year ago. And this is really a revolutionary approach to healing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We feel like we're one of the only places in town that truly does collaborative PT and chiropractic care.
Okay, because I think that what a lay person would think, I have felt this before, is that you need to do one or the other, and that you're almost being insulting to suggest that you could do both, but that's not the case.
Not the case at all. There's actually a lot of overlap between the two. Our style of thinking, our approach to musculoskeletal care, and just getting people better from that standpoint.
So would it, okay, I'm going to give you a scenario and you tell
Yeah.
me if I've got it right or wrong, and I won't be offended if it's wrong. So let's say somebody has a back issue, kind of standard thing, and they come in. Would you, Johnny, perhaps adjust them, and then you, Kelly, would do the physical therapy to maintain the restructure, sort of?
Yeah, typically it all depends on the patient and what's going on. If it's something where the adjustment's needed, then by all means I will do that. Otherwise, we have a lot of soft tissue modalities that we do, including dry needling, a scraping technique, and also cupping or using our hands. And if it's not my wheelhouse, I know exactly who to refer to. Or otherwise, if it's not in either of our wheelhouses, then we'll send it out elsewhere to another provider that can be better served.
Physical therapy, I mean, anybody who's ever gone through physical therapy will probably tell you that it's one of the best things they could have ever done, because you truly are re-strengthening that weakened spot. But once your physical therapy time with you is over, is it important to still keep doing the exercises at home?
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the biggest clienteles that we see is really high performers, whether that's in work or exercise or sport. And we really feel strongly that there's a level of maintenance that you need to do. You know, it's just like a tune-up in your car. We use our bodies for so many different things. We really feel strongly that, once you're done with that initial plan of care, we want to look at how do we fit into your lifestyle, whether it's one of us or a combination of us, to keep you feeling good so we don't see you back in a year for the same issue.
So if you're thinking, but how are they going to know that? Because they're seeing so many different people. That's the other unique thing that y'all purposely set up in your business, is that you're one-on-one.
Yeah, so the one-on-one, you really do get to know the individual, because there's no other outside noises. You're really getting to know we get to know the patient's body, what's going on in their life, because it's not just what they've been through body-wise, it's also outside factors. Stress is a big one that everybody deals with, and we hold that stress there. So being able to get to know that individual and really just help them out just goes a long way with our one-on-one care.
So you were telling me too that you made a decision to not use insurance. I guess that's a great thing, because that means you get to guide your patient as opposed to a third party.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was something we felt really strongly about. Coming from a background where we had to see multiple people at once or do really short sessions, we started to realize that we couldn't do that holistic approach that he was speaking of, and we felt really rushed with our clients. We were seeing them for much longer than we needed to, because we weren't catching things as quickly if we needed to pivot. And so this really allows us to truly customize and then be able to address those other aspects of health that sometimes don't get talked about, and really get to the root of where's the why of this problem.
The key to the change, right?
Exactly.
So that's an interesting point you make about not having to see them for as long. You don't mean the visit is not as long, the frequency is not as long.
Yeah, I mean, I used to see people 3 times a week for 6 weeks. Was kind of like, I mean, it felt like automatic when I would see somebody that's what was pushed, just a plan of care. Now my typical plan of care is about 6 visits until someone's feeling good, and we try to switch them over to that maintenance plan.
Now something else y'all do before I let you run is you have a background in the corporate world. Is that right, Johnny?
Yeah, I used to be a safety and risk manager, and obviously I was always dealing with injuries in the workplace, people having lost work days or being out due to just, I mean, getting hurt in the workplace or just something they did over the weekend. And so knowing that, I wanted to combine that with what I know knowledge base with chiropractic care. And then Kelly actually has a background as well where she did more first aid in an industrial setting. So through that, we wanted to go to companies and help them to prevent these type of injuries, or if employees are dealing with, you know, neck pain from sitting at a computer too long, or a repetitive injury issue where they're doing the same thing every day in and day out, that we could prevent that and kind of nip it in the butt, so to speak, so that they don't have to deal with an injury.
That is a brilliant offering, so they can contact you, employers can, to see about you coming out and surveying their workspace.
Exactly.
All right, and the most important thing that I have not yet mentioned, they're newly engaged. So we have to give you a big congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
We're very grateful to the Chamber for sending you our way. I know y'all are from, is it Michigan and Pennsylvania?
Wisconsin.
And Wisconsin, did I have that right?
Yep.
But they chose to call Chattanooga home, and aren't we lucky that they did. So here's how you can get in touch with them. It's Key to Change Wellness on West Martin Luther King. Their phone number is 822-8824. Online, it's keytochange.wellness.com. And as you heard Kelly say, the goal is to get you healed quickly, and that way you can get back to your life. So you cut it down by a third or more. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
At I Hear Optical, we're a 3-generation family business serving the optical needs of families in our area with 3 simple promises.
We promise quality eye care at affordable prices.
A huge selection of frames to choose from, including designer frames.
Our personal guarantee of satisfaction from our family to yours.
And if that's not enough, in many